Hello, welcome to Mimi's Keepsakes. I am back with Junk Journal July, and we are on day. Let me see. 19. We're gonna do prompt 19 is interactive, and prompt 20 is a letter to myself. So when I saw interactive, I immediately thought of this kit from the Paper Cameo. It's like a pop-up rose kit. I have never done any of this, and the instructions is very minimal, so I am hoping that I can somehow figure this out. So let's see. I did write a letter to myself on some coffee dyed paper that I'm going to put in this envelope. I might have to fold it a little bit different to get it into the CD envelope because it's a square. Okay, that's gonna go in there. And then I have this photo that I thought I'll put inside the envelope, and I printed it on a vanilla cardstock. It's just a photo that I have in, some that I got probably from the thrift store or somewhere, but it was way bigger than this, so I just resized it. Is this straight? It doesn't look straight. Okay. Yes, and that will just pop in here. I need to cut a little bit more off on this side. And this is just a coffee dyed CD envelope. Excuse me. So what I want to do is I want to have this as a pocket, so maybe I'll cut this flap off. Okay. And then I already fussy cut the rose. There it is. And so I want this rose. I'll have to adjust it because it says here that you have to, that's the fold line for your rose to open, but my rose I kind of want sitting at a different angle. So never done a pop-up garden, now I want to change it. Anyway, so I want the rose to kind of sit maybe something like this. And then these pieces we'll just have to figure it out. Okay, so the card will be there more or less, and then I want to add things behind my envelope to make it a little bit less just white. That I'm not going to do much. I'm just going to add the rose on half of it, so I am thinking that should be okay. I have this cheesecloth here and some doily pieces. It was coffee dyed as well. And I just want to add a little bit of, just texture in behind this, so it's not just flat. And I was thinking maybe this here, and I'll cut the cheesecloth smaller. It won't stay that bulky. Maybe I want that little end going in like that over there. Okay, let's see. Doily on the bottom, and this rose will kind of sit something like this, and then maybe there. Don't know if I want, this might be a totally crazy idea, maybe it's too much, but maybe some lace here, and this can go over top. I know you're not seeing a lot of the lace, but I'm going to cut some of that off. And I need a little something in here. And maybe some of that in here. Okay, that is looking good, so let's glue down. So that one needs to cover that corner there, just the white. This here, and Fabri-Tac for the piece of lace. I'm just gonna smush it with my finger because otherwise it might just bleed through on the other side. Do I like that side? I want that side, I think. On here, just peeking out. And then we have this piece here. Okay, I need a little bit of something behind there because it's still showing a lot of white. Don't even know where this piece of paper come from, but it's gonna do the job, I think. Okay, just so when this is kind of not straight here, and in the back there is a piece of white paper again, so that will be covered in no time as we keep doing this. Again, I'm just spreading it with my finger so it would cover the whole piece of lace, all the little holes and things. Okay, and now I need to glue this down. How am I going to do that? Let's just again spread it with my finger and see if we can get enough glue on here for the cheesecloth to sit. And I wanted that corner in there. this needs to cover all of that. Maybe not as high up. Kind of just messy over there, and maybe I will bring this piece of cheesecloth over to this page. Okay, let's get rid of the excess. That little bit can hang over. I actually like that, and with time a lot of it will go away, I think. So let's see how it looks now. I'm hoping I can get this to be like a rose that opens when I open the page. It's like I say, there weren't a lot of I want to add this somehow. Anyway, let's do that later. There wasn't any instructions with this. I looked online and I couldn't find any instructions for this kit specifically for doing this rose, and I have never done this, so let's see. And now I'm just was looking for my little scissors, but maybe I'll just ink this up a little bit because I have some white there that oops, too much. This is a very wet, juicy. This one is brushed corduroy, and I don't know, for some reason this one is just very inky. Anyway, we'll just go with it. So let's see, I want her to sit there and then this rose will go in there. So let's glue her down, or the envelope down. Maybe I'll take all of this out for now, just so I can have less bulk, and glue down that rose. Rose will sit like that. Okay. And then let's put some, I'm going to put art glitter glue on the rose just because there's so many little details and cutouts here. It's just easier. Okay. And then I need to kind of fold it there. And plus all of this, the paper needs to glue onto the cheesecloth and all kinds of different areas. Anyway, so the only instructions that it had was to cut it on that fold, and I'm assuming that you then just glue it on the fold because the rest of it needs to be open, or open when you open your page. And like I say, let's keep our fingers crossed that I have this correctly on how to do this, because I have no clue. I hope this is interactive enough. It's probably more 3D than interactive, but I don't know, I just immediately thought of this kit when I read interactive, but yeah, it doesn't really. I don't know. But anyway, it's a 3D rose. It doesn't really open when you open the book. But it looks pretty enough. I might have to look into this a little bit more, and maybe if you have done interactive or those 3D kind of cards, let me know. Or maybe if you've used this kit and had more success with it, please let me know. The Paper Cameo, I love her kits. She has beautiful kits, honestly. I think maybe I'm not doing something right here, but I know it's kind of supposed to lie like this and then open. But anyway, it's all good. I do love the 3D effect. Maybe it's not interactive, but it is 3D. Don't know if I had to make that double-sided. Anyway, let me know if you know how to use this kit properly. And I was thinking of just gluing that on there, and then when the journal is closed, it will be sitting there. But I'm wondering if that one might be a better one, because it's way more outside the journal. That one is okay. Let's see. I love this little brooch. Okay, now it's too far down because it just flips over. That's not what I want either. Let's try this. I don't want it to interfere with the page, but anyway, I will keep playing with this brooch where I want it exactly. It might take a couple of tries. Come on. Okay. So that is my prompts for today. Was prompt 19 and 20, and it is interactive and letter to myself. The letter to myself is in my envelope, and this probably not very interactive, but yes, 3D for sure. Anyway, if you do know how to use this kit the right way, please let me know in the description box, or if you know if there's a video out there to do this correctly, I would appreciate it if you can let me know. I'm thinking I want to just bunch up the cheesecloth here a little bit while I'm still talking, and I will see you again soon. Please leave a comment. I am again behind on my comments, but by this time I am not home, so if I answer a little late to your comments, please, it's not like I'm not ignoring you. I'm just having a bit of family time. Anyway, please like, subscribe, leave a message or a comment, and hit the notification bell. I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.